What is going on, Slay Queen? What's up, Slay Queen? Hey, everybody, welcome in. Welcome to another episode of Sam Spade Tech. How's everybody doing out there? Hey, hello. Happy, what is it, Wednesday? Wednesday, February 11th, 2026. Never thought I'd see the day. Hey, Jen, how's it going? How's everybody doing out there today? Guys, so welcome in. Sorry, I had to have a sip of the coffee there. Good, good. Welcome in. Hey, I just picked up like 5 more laptops. So I get these laptops from the a thrift store around here. So I got 5 laptops for like $55 shipped to my door. Big W. Yes, yes, big W. Big W in the chat. Sam UL. Sam Spade. Slay Queen. Slay. WW. WW. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, so we got 5 laptops, and of the 5, only one of them was like kind of dead on arrival. But that's the great thing about eBay, right? That's the great thing about eBay. They'll buy anything, right? So I've been selling these laptops on eBay the last couple of months. And I'm not making a ton of money, but it's definitely helping pay for the kid's grocery bill. You know what I mean? We got a 2-year-old. He's very active. Let's just put it that way. He's quite active. And I don't know, I've never sold on Google Store. However, I did try the app Whatnot. So have you guys heard of Whatnot? It's actually a pretty genius idea. So they do live auctions right on your phone or on the web. And so you can cycle through items very quickly. So on eBay, you just list one item and then you just kind of wait for someone to find it and look it up. Whereas Whatnot is more like this, where it's, someone's in front of the camera, it's interactive, like you can ask questions about the item. If they want to see the backside, you can just turn the back, show them all the features of said item, and they'll just literally cycle through the items like all day long. eBay versus Amazon versus TikTok versus Whatnot versus Google. That's true. Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing but commerce out there. But and I was thinking about it too. It's like these laptops, it's kind of a mixed bag, right? So like you can see the listing, but a lot of times the listings, they don't go into detail like what the specs on any of these are. So it's a crapshoot. If they look good, nothing looks too busted up. So it's kind of like my last stream. It was like, I'm like, it's laptop Christmas, because you have no idea what you're gonna get, right? So I'm gonna switch cameras and I'll show you guys kind of what we got. Okay. Give me 1 second. This one? No. Hang on. Might go dark for a second. It is plugged in. We're getting power here. Yeah. Give me 1 second. My other camera's not coming online. So 1 second. There we go. There we go. Can you guys hear me? Hey, there we go. Sorry, my other camera wasn't coming online for some reason. So, I hate how just for YouTube, TikTok, I have to do age verification, email, phone number. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, yeah. Well, and so I had a TikTok account for a while, and I was streaming on there, doing Fortnite actually. But then I realized everyone and their grandma streams Fortnite because I was on TikTok and I just scrolled for literally like an hour and not one of them was repeating and it was nothing but Fortnite. And I'm like, I got to do something different. Who is Charles Kirk? That's an excellent question, but not for this stream. I, I don't know. I don't know who he is, honestly. Given all the information that's recently come out about it, about him, it sounds like he was embezzling money. I don't think he's dead. I don't think he's dead. I think he faked his own death. I think the feds were sniffing and he got spooked and he's like, yo, I gotta get out of here, guys. That's what I think happened. But who knows? Oh, you actually don't know who he is? Oh, I thought you were just being funny. Um, no, Charlie Kirk was a big time. Yeah, no, he was like a, I don't even know what I'd call him because he wasn't like a priest or preacher, but he did preach the gospel a lot, and he would go to universities and debate people. Um, I watch Stranger Things. I do. I mean, I've seen it. Anyway, let's get into the laptop, shall we? So, I don't know where I want to set this, but anyway. Ooh, camera. Shake the cam. Now, I got 5 laptops. I'll just show you guys each one. Go. Oh, season 2, episode 2. Okay. Okay. We'll get it. Get it, get it. All right. Gonna pull these all out. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. So, we got 5 old laptops. And like I said, it was a mixed bag. You never know what you're gonna get. Hang on. The cords are all twisty. Cords everywhere. Ever watched The Truman Show? I have. I have watched The Truman Show. So 5 laptops, various conditions. Various conditions. So let me back this up. You guys can actually see what's going on here. This is one of the first ones. This one actually was trash. Like everything about it. I couldn't get it to boot up at all. So it's a Toshiba. It's a little thick, right? But oh, really? I have not heard anything about that. And why would they do a second Truman Show? The first one kind of wrapped everything up. But so right when I fired it up, the CD drive was like making a horrible noise. So CD drive doesn't work. Let's see, the hard drive. I don't know if the hard drive worked or not. I think the hard drive was okay. I don't know if the battery works or not. I could not get it, no matter what I did, to show a picture on the screen, right? So I couldn't get anything fired off on this one, but we'll come back to this one later. This one is another thick boy. It's got all the AIO or output ports you could ever want. Sorry, I thought the cat was on the counter there. So it's got all kinds of IO, DVD drive, whatever. This one wasn't bad, but it's really old, and the side was kind of popping off right here on the screen, and I can't snap it back in. So I don't know if it's like a busted screw or something, but it's loose right there. This one did fire up, but I had a heck of a time. Here, let me raise that up a little bit. I had a hell of a time trying to install any OS on this one. MacBook versus iPad versus basic tablet versus Kitty tablet versus Microsoft versus Samsung. Personally, I mean, it depends on what you want it for. I would go either MacBook or iPad of those choices. Yeah. But it seems like most of those are tablets. So, but the MacBook, they just recently said they were gonna finally put a touchscreen in the MacBook. So if it's a touchscreen MacBook, I'd probably go with that. Personally, if I had infinite funds and whatever else. Yo, Mr. Nasty! Hang on. What the? Try it again. Give it 5 seconds. Ox 5 in the building. Try it again, Mr. Nasty.
Make it nasty, make it nasty. Pop it on the bitch. Make it nasty, make it nasty. Playing games you can't resist.
Let's go. Your school sells dry pizza and stale fries for $15. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. Sorry to hear that. How you doing, Mr. Nasty? We're just going through the laptops again. I had a hell of a time trying to install anything on this, which is weird because I've installed Windows 11 on a potato. This one only had 1 gig of RAM, PC DDR2, so it's old, right? DDR2. Luckily, I did have some DDR2 hanging around. Who is Mr. Nasty? He's about the nastiest MFer you could ever know. I mean, his name's Mr. Nasty. They don't call him Mr. Nasty for nothing. Played some BR. Oh, ranked, of course. BR or reload, because you only ever play reload. Yeah, I've just been doing like quest stuff and just kind of farting around. I got like 2 wins the other day. That was fun. I've only been playing solos. And then I tried to do squad fills there for a little bit and it was like, dude, it was bad. Like just bad. Oh, it's over on Kick actually. So his comments are coming in. If you're watching the stream, you can see him, right? Meow, 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 meow. You can see his comments right there. He's over on Kick. Oh, so you thought you would get Unreal in BR? I don't know. It doesn't cross though. You have to get what do you call it? You have to get Unreal in BR and then also get Unreal in Reload. Like they got 4 different tiers that you can get Unreal in. But yeah. So yeah, you're over on YouTube. I see that. And then Mr. Nasty's on Kick. So you guys, you can follow me on Kick as well, if you want. I guess the lag is less over on yeah, of course you're Unreal and Reload. But yeah, I guess the lag for Kick is better. Saws. All right, Slay Queen. Thanks for being here. Have fun with your $15 dry pizza and stale fries. Have a good time. Thanks for being here. Anyway, so I had a hell of a time trying to get anything installed on here because all the OSs I have are a lot newer. So, you know, the Windows 11, yeah, you can install it on a potato, but DDR2, nah. Like this thing is old, and it only has a 100 gig hard drive, so 100 gigs. It had 1 gig of RAM. I did manage to upgrade that to 4 gigs, but it's still slow as shit. And the only OS I could get installed on it was Antix, so or Anti-X, whatever, Linux. So we got Linux running on this one. This one is freaking sweet. Yeah, dude, some stale fries. Want some stale fries? This one would be a very, very sweet laptop, provided it had a M.2 drive in it and another solid state. You could potentially put 8 terabytes of storage in this one if you wanted to spend the money. But unfortunately, on this one, the screen is massively cracked. I don't know if you guys can see it. I let Mr. Nasty borrow it, and he got mad because he got headshot sniped playing Reload, and he just punched it. But that's okay. These things happen. These things happen. So I'm not going to hold it against him. Just going to sell it for parts. So this one actually is up on eBay right now. Don't have too many views, but I'll he's like just like that. That's how it happened. It's literally how it happened. So this thing's been sitting for like 3 days, and the battery is still charged, so it's got a good battery. Bang & Olufsen, what do you call it? The Bang & Olufsen speakers. Some really nice speakers. Windows is not activated. That's not a glitch. That's a feature. But no, I will activate it. It's running Ghost Spectre 11. I'll activate it. It's only got 4 gigs of RAM and only 1 slot. So I don't know how much you can actually upgrade this to. But it's got 4 gigs right now. Wait, does this have 1 slot or 2? No, I'm sorry. This one does have 2 slots. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm misspeaking. It's got 8 gigs in here. That's right. So there is an 8 gig stick in here. It does have another slot. I think I read you can upgrade it to 16 gigs, possibly even more. You might be able to upgrade it to 32 gigs, but don't quote me on that. Anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and yeah, that's the other thing too. It's having some issues with the Wi-Fi. I don't know if it's the antenna. Yeah, the Wi-Fi seems to be like intermittent, because sometimes it shows up, sometimes it doesn't. So, but this one's for sale. Needs a new screen. That's about it. This one is pretty decent. I forget what I upgraded the RAM to. Did I write it down? Yeah, I upgraded. This one only had 2 gigs of RAM, and I upgraded it to 8 gigs. I think it's a 250 gig hard drive in here. It's a decent little computer. You know, not terrible. It's older, thick boy. Not much else to say about it, really. It's an old computer. So this one will be up on eBay soon. Now, this one was a pain in the ass. Okay. Let me tell you. Okay. Let me tell you a story about this one. So, right out of the gate, when I turned it on, right, the the screen had a big like 2 circles on it. So I think some like offices or companies, when they get rid of their computers, they do something to the screen, because it's not the first screen I've seen like that. So I don't know if they use like a magnet or just special punch that destroys the screen. I don't know why they do that, but I've seen other screens that look exactly like that. Anyway, this thing was like secure. So it had a BIOS password. It wouldn't even boot up. It had a BIOS password, so I couldn't get into the BIOS to like boot into an external or anything like that. But I did find online, there's some pins on the motherboard that you can jumper, and it will unlock the BIOS. But that video, the guy removed the RAM and the hard drive, and I should have left the hard drive in because it had a 500 gig hard drive. And then once I jumped it, I put the hard drive back in, and the hard drive also has a password on it. Yeehaw! Go Brazil! Brazilla's here. What is up, dude? How you doing? How you doing, brother? What's good, my friend? Let me see. There we go. Hey, Cat's here. Cat's here. Now, Cat, you changed your username, so that's not going to trigger the alert unless you didn't want the alert to go off.
Drive a cat, I shot the killer man. Does some bad things, but I'm the worst of them. Venom in my
Was that your cooking with Cat Spade?
Chasing down scenes, got receipts for everyone.
Yeah, whenever I like triggered the test alert, it does that shout out thing, and I don't like that. I don't know why it does it. Boom, 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 boom. So listen, you changed that, so I can change it right now, because I'm looking at it right now, so I can change it if you want. Yeah, it's good, right? And this one is, what is it? Cat Spade Universe? Cat Spades. Yeah, you'll probably change it again. The gang's all here. Mr. Nasty's here. He's over in on Kick, I think. I think he's still here. All right, Cat Spades Universe. I changed it on YouTube. So I don't know if you changed it over on the other one. Kick. I don't know if you changed it on Kick. But no, I was just explaining like the headache that was or is this laptop. It's a Toshiba, and Brazilla, since you weren't here, I'll just tell it again. So when I first opened it up and turned it on, there was like 2 circles burned into the LCD screen, right? And I've seen other laptops that had that same thing. So I don't know if it's like, if they're owned from companies, if they can like burn something into the screen when they get rid of it. I don't know, but I've seen that before on other laptops. So, and this was like the thinnest one and the nicest looking one, so I was kind of bummed about that. And then when I turned it on, it had a BIOS password, so I couldn't boot into an external drive. I couldn't do anything, couldn't get into the BIOS. But I found online on the motherboard, there's some pins, or not pins, but 2 copper contacts. And if you jump those, it'll delete the BIOS password. So I did that. But the video I watched, the guy like removed the RAM and the hard drive from it. Well, the hard drive also had a password on it that you can only remove from the BIOS. And now the 500 gig drive is toast because I deleted the BIOS password, and when I plug the hard drive back in, I can't get into BIOS because the hard drive's password protected, so it just immediately pops up and says, "What's your password?" And there's no way out there that I have found to now get rid of the BIOS password on this drive. So, and it's just a platter drive, but still it's 500 gigs. It would have been nice. Whatever. So anyway, I swapped that out. This one only has 1 stick of RAM, 4 gigs. So that's all I got. I put in a 250 gig hard drive. And so remember this other one that I could not get to post? So I had this old Toshiba laptop. I could not get it to post, couldn't get into it. It was getting power, but nothing I did was working, right? The CD drive, so it's basically trash, right? I couldn't even get a picture on it, but I was like, can I take the screen out of this one and put it in this one? And so I did a little research because, you know, they're both Toshibas. So I thought, it's a possibility, right? Well, it's not as common as you think, right? No, trust me, it doesn't work. I tried that already. It's BIOS password protected. I tried it. I tried exactly that. I put it in a enclosure. I plugged it into another laptop. You cannot get the BIOS password off of a hard drive without actually putting in the hard drive or actually putting in the password. Anywho, so I did a little research on the monitors, right? So let's see here. I just looked up like both serial numbers, replacement screens for them, and it's a 40-pin connector, right? And they both look identical on this guy's website, right? They're different serial numbers. So I thought, well, they're both 40-pin, and everything I read online, hang on. So they're both 40-pin. This is for the Toshiba C55B5298. And they're both exactly the same size. You got to jump these pins, as you said, and make sure you ground and... Well, I'll have to see what you mean. And use Rufus Windows to go. See, but I can't delete any of the partitions though. No, it's not BitLocker. It's a BIOS password. That's what I'm telling you. If it was BitLocker, that would be one thing, but it's a BIOS password. So there's 2 different ways you can lock a hard drive. One is BitLocker, and the other is a BIOS password. And from everything I've looked online, you cannot get rid of a BIOS password on a hard drive. Anywho, so I looked up both of the screens. Yeah, but so it's not the actual BIOS password. It puts a password on the hard drive through the BIOS. I don't know, man. Again, you'd have just Google BIOS password for hard drive, and everything I've read says there's no way you're cracking it. Because I tried it on Linux, I tried it on Windows, I tried using DiskPart, Um, I cannot get it to, it won't initialize because it's freaking locked out. I tried to partition it. I tried to use Ventoy, actually. Ventoy saw it even though it wasn't initialized, and I clicked go ahead and it errored out. All right. Well, I'll look it up. But again, this laptop's from 2014, so it doesn't have a TPM chip. And it came with Windows 8 on it, so it's definitely not going to have a TPM chip. But so yeah, long story short, I was able to salvage or scavenge. Luckily, luckily, these two screens were exactly the same size, and they both had the 40 pin connector because certain models of this one have 40 pin and certain models have a 30 pin. But when I looked up the SKU on both of them, they both had 40 pin. They're, I think this one was from Samsung, the broken one, and then this one was LG. But I was like, what do I got to lose, you know? Interesting. Now, did they remove the BIOS lock on the hard drive or on the laptop? Because I got the password unlocked on the laptop, but the hard drive is locked out. So, but so I did that last night. So I took the screen out of this one and put it in this one, and lo and behold, it worked. Which is crazy that that even worked, because this one is from 2011 and this one is from 2014. So that's like 3 years difference, and the screen pin connector and everything matched up and it worked right out of the box. So I got lucky there. Yeah. So we got real lucky there. And again, so I basically took the only good part from this laptop and put it in this one, and then I just put this one back together with the old screen and everything, and I'm just going to sell this one for parts. I mean, there's not many good parts, but there's got to be something, like they can salvage the USB ports and whatever else they want out of it. So I'll put it on eBay for parts, but this one I managed to get the screen fixed, got the BIOS password off of it, put a new hard drive in it, installed Windows, updated the drivers, and it's like a brand new laptop now. It's only got one slot for the RAM though, so right now it's only got 4 gigs. I think you could put up to 8 gigs in here. I just don't have an 8 gig stick, so I'm just gonna sell it with the 4 gigs. But yeah, pretty excited. So of the 5 laptops, 4 of them are working, and I'll have to sell just the one for parts because I managed to swap out the LCD screen, which just blows my mind that I was able to do it. Because yeah, the other one, and I can't even show you, but it had like 2 big circles right here going across the screen that were just blacked out. So pretty excited about that. We got Ghost on here. This one's ready to go. I might just take some pictures of it and get it posted on eBay while we're here hanging out. I might also do it for this one just so I can get it up and get it out of the way, because I mean, it is what it is, right? It's a freaking dud essentially. I do have one of them that's already up there. and then I'll have to take pictures of the last two. But yeah, we can try and do that. So yeah, I was very, very excited that I got this one working with the screen swap. I've never done a laptop screen swap before, and it worked fantastically. I do wish I had filmed it, but like it was so tedious, and I had just like my desk was an absolute mess. I had both of these laptops like blown apart. I really need like a proper workstation, you know, if I want to continue to really do this. But anymore, like these laptops, they are getting up there in age, so I don't know. And I don't know that the demand is probably going to start slumping off quite a bit, because people got tablets now, right? They got tablets, cell phones, and they're just fine with those. But there'll always be a need for laptops, but you know, the demand is probably going to go down. That's all I'm saying. So, anywho, um, yeah. So let me. I mean, this one's pretty nice. Let's just check the specs on it real quick. All right. Analyzing, analyzing, analyzing. Okay. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see this. Probably not. There we go. So we got Windows 11 Enterprise, Intel Celeron. What does this say? 2830. Here, let me blast you. Only 4 gigs of RAM, but you could upgrade that to 8 gigs easily. Yeah, the monitor. Swapped the monitor out. Cannot believe that. Integrated graphics, da 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 da. So that's it. It's not a bad little system, you know, be good for somebody, but I don't know how much I should price it for. It's a decent little laptop, so I don't know, like $40, something like that. Excuse me. But yeah, I still can't believe that I was able to swap these freaking screens. Absolutely nutty, folks. But yeah, I mean, Brazil, I'd be willing to try anything because it is a 500 gig hard drive. So if I don't use it in one of these laptops, I'll definitely want to use it later. But from everything I've tried, I couldn't get anything working today. But I will keep trying. You know, I thought maybe partitioning it would do it. I do have one other idea, which is kind of out there, but it might work, is when you plug a hard drive or something into a Nintendo Switch, you can format it. And I'm wondering if that would work. Just something completely out of the box, like, or not Nintendo Switch. What's it called? The Wii U. I have a Wii U, and sometimes when you plug stuff into it, it will want to format it. And so I might try that. But I'm going to take a quick break here. I got to feed the cats and do some other things, and we'll be right back. What up? We're back. All right. Let me set this. Oh, no, someone. All right. So let me turn that camera off. We don't need that. So, yeah, I'm just gonna take some pictures and y'all can chill. Deuce. Okay. This one. Move this one out of the way. Right. Hang tight. All right. Do 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 do. Getting her set up. Take some pictures. I need a bigger workstation. Crazy. It's crazy, right? Everything off the desk. Got my mom off the desk to give me more room, but it's not enough. It's not enough. What you doing today, Mr. Nasty? Oh, damn. My Uncle Richard just passed away. That sucks. He was a character. Holy shit. He was a character. All right. One more thing. Light on the situation. All right. So this is Toshiba. 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 My makeshift friggin' studio here. That's it. Bottom. Yeah. Richard. Yeah, this particular model, the battery is screwed in. which kind of cool. Kind of cool, I guess. Oh, yeah. And this is what I like to do for the sides, right? This. I put the light right here, right? To light up all of your I/O. Ooh. Give me Normally it doesn't do that. You could put a CD drive in here. It's got the connector. It just doesn't not include it. There you have it, folks. Don't mind that. Little snapback. Don't mind that, folks. That's that, dude. Running Windows 11. Toshiba will be up on eBay for sale pretty soon. Pretty soon. In like 5 minutes. You know what I mean? This one. This one. A hunk of junk. How you say hunko junko? Oh yeah, you can kind of see right here. See, those are the spots I was talking about in the LCD. So this screen was in that other laptop. And it's just burnt up. I don't get it. I don't know why companies do that. Like, screen isn't. The screen isn't hiding any information. Take the hard drive. Junk. Oh, I like this little light because I can do like a little wandy, you know. Put the light wherever I want it. I have to go in and actually crop the put the. Go. Toshiba. I wrote. Look at my notes. Trash. Trash. No HD. No RAM. No Wi-Fi. No CMOS. Nothing. Got nothing. But and I'm not gonna, trick anybody. I'm gonna sell it just like that. Like it's got nothing in it. There's nothing. Might even not include the battery, actually. That's just added weight. That's just added weight. Battery's not included, you know what I mean? That's just added weight, yo. CD drive. If you drive this CD drive was giving me a problem. Everything about this laptop was trash, except the screen, which I managed to salvage. I'm pretty proud of. Pretty amazing. So, take some good pictures, like not including the battery just because that's a lot of added weight. No, honestly, you know, I'll let someone else deal with that. It builds up. What should we do in the background? You guys want to do in the background? Okay. Literally, how do you say trash? Say trash? Looking at this game. This game actually looks pretty fun. You seen this? It's like Minecraft, but it's a first-person shooter. Like, actually, it's like I love mom, but like whenever someone passes away, it's like she gets all excited. Gotta fucking call me immediately to tell me. I don't understand why. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. It's weird. Okay? Just, you can tell me, you can leave me a fucking message. But it's fucking weird. Why do you do that, Ma? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, this game looks pretty cool. I like it. I might have to try it. And I think it's only like 4 gigs or something. Let's see. Yeah, it's only like 6 gigs. So installed. So 5 gigs to download and then 6 gigs installed. Not bad. Looks like a cute little first person shooter. So tills with tills. But yeah, let me see here. Let's see about, I'm gonna close this. Let's see about this. I still can't believe those fucking screens were compatible. Amazing. What luck, right? Because they put these laptops in random lots, right? So like what are the odds that I would get 2 laptops that the screens were compatible? Crazy, right? So I would have had only 2 good laptops, really, but or 2.5 because that one's cracked. But so 3 decent laptops. But now I was able to swap those screens, and now I got four laptops that are good and that I should be able to sell. Let's see here. So again, I'm not making a ton of money off of here, but making a decent amount, you know, enough to buy groceries at least. Be like, here, I made a bunch. And then, but in the last, what is this, 28 days? What is this? What does it say? So from January 1st to February 11th, 130 some dollars, minus the cost. So really only made 79 bucks. You know? So, but I enjoy it. I enjoy selling stuff. Overview. So we will get this up, but let's see my listings here. Yeah, so this is the listing here. So you can see, like, I try to take pretty decent pictures, right? And that light gives it a nice little glow on here, lights everything up nicely. You know, same kind of thing. Screen is cracked. You know, it is what it is. This is the laptop. This is what we're selling. So this one's nice because, like I said, it's got an M.2 slot right here. So you can put an M.2 in here. I don't know why they didn't. Probably because they had a bunch of these laying around. And they're like, dude, we got to get rid of these. Yep. RAM's under here. It was decently clean, you know. But yeah, so that's a decent little laptop. I like it. Yeah, look at this. 65,000 for a new Forerunner. 6,700 for this one. Wild. Off-road test. And that was 6 years ago. Forget it. So anywho, let's just go visuals. Raise those glasses. It's coffee time. Boom shakalaka. We're gonna mute that. We'll just mute that and go on a journey, shall we? Let's go on a journey, shall we? Anywho, sorry, I had to. So yeah, guys, I'm just gonna put this stuff on eBay. I don't know, whatever you guys want to talk about. If anybody has any questions about it, I'll probably end this one early. It is Wednesday, so that's why I was looking at that Forerunner video because I want to go look at a Forerunner today, an older one. But come to find out, those engines are absolutely bulletproof, and yeah. So let's find my pictures. Yeah, this one has it's a good battery on it still. But yeah, so I want to go look at this Forerunner because it looks really nice, very well taken care of, and we want to go road tripping a little bit more, and we need something that is a little more comfortable and can fit a little bit more stuff, and just get us around town. Make sure this is okay. This is muted. We're not. All right, we're not playing any sounds because I don't want to get another copyright strike. Those copyright strikes, they'll get you every time. Let me tell you. Do 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 do. Pretty wild right here. This all looks like AI too. Psychedelic road trip. That's what I want to do. The psychedelic road trip. Psychedelic road trip. Yeah, there's a cool place down here that we want to go check out. And it's kind of like a off-grid like village. Now they do some what is that called? The peyote or whatnot. They do that, the DMT trips down there, um, which is pretty interesting. I don't know how I feel about that, although the founders of AA both did peyote uh, and psychedelics because they were trying to have a spiritual experience. So call it what you want, but they tried it. Not saying that I want to try it, but I've tried psychedelics when I was younger, and I don't know, never had any like bad trips, but nothing, nothing really to write home about. You know what I mean? Nothing like, whoa, I saw pink elephants dancing on the ceiling, or whatever these kids talk about nowadays. You ever done psychedelics, Mr. Nasty? I'm literally just on my phone right now, editing pictures for eBay. And see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, that's where I feel like the demand for laptops just is, it's not going to be there forever, obviously. Um, and if I start getting to the point where like I can't, like it's harder to sell, which it already kind of is. Like sometimes I have to like sit here with these laptops for a while before they sell. Um, at which point I think I might just have to get out of it because, yeah, And I hate to say that, like, you know, I keep stopping because, oh, because there's competition or whatever. But, like, you know, there's not much money in it. That's the problem. There's not a ton of money in it. Yeah, let me delete them. So I'm not making a ton of money, nor do I expect to make a ton of money. But at the same time, making enough for some groceries. But that's about it. It just, I don't know. It's getting hard out there for a pimp. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Nasty knows what I'm saying. It's getting hard out there for a pimp. Yeah. I haven't messed around with Meld anymore, um, other than what I initially did. But yeah, it seems decent, and I do need to try doing a multi-stream so I can report back to Grandma. But um, yeah, whenever she needs help, dude, like I told her, you know, hit me up. And it was Super Bowl Sunday too, so she was probably busy. But she asked if I was busy on Sunday, and we were just watching the Super Bowl, eating chicken wings, you know. So if she needs help, I'll definitely help her with that. Mit date. Let's see. This one should be 6,000. Oh, that's this one. Jeez. All right. Oh, she's taking a break? Why? Oh, is it like health stuff? Oh, that's sad. I always love seeing her. Every time I see her on, I try to pop in and say hi. Oh shit. I hate when I do that. Um, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. It's coming for us all, isn't it? Fucking health reasons. Damn. I didn't know that. Well, I will keep her in my prayers. I mean, I heard her talking about health stuff, but not like, I don't know what's going on. So, but I will pray for her health for sure. But hey, I know what that's like. Having freaking health issues. It's not fun. Oh, excuse me. All right, listen. What am I looking for? Ah, yes. Toshiba. Toshiba. How you say piso crepe? Toshiba. How you say piso crepe? Toshiba. That should be their new marketing slogan. How do you say piso crepe? Yeah, like this laptop, I don't even know what processor it's got in it. Literally. This dude's out of his mind. He's selling this for fucking how much? He's got the same, pretty much the same laptop. It says no RAM, 4 parts, no power, read, Toshiba satellite, Intel Core i3. I don't even know what processor it has because I couldn't get it to fire up. Didn't get it to fire up. I couldn't even get this thing apart. Like, I took all the screws out. I don't even know how it's put together. And I finally was just like, you know what? F it. Just sell it for parts, dude. Like, this is ridiculous. It says Pentium, though. This one, he says i3. Yeah, this is i3. This is Intel Pentium. So it's even older than that one. It's literally trash. And this one looks like it's AMD. Oh, but it boots. I couldn't even get that far. 4 gigs of memory. Why would he? What? How would you even sell it with RAM in it? And unfortunately, I'd put RAM in it, but I can't. Hey, Mohammad Reza. How's it going, buddy? I'm just lazy day today. Happy Wednesday. We're just posting some stuff on eBay right now. So I managed to fix up all the laptops. Managed to fix them up, except one. One's still got a cracked screen. But I'm selling that one as is. Selling it as is. And then this one I'm selling as is. It's Toshiba satellite. L55 and then dash S 5153. There we go. What are you up to, Mohammed? Yeah, I'll probably make more from just the battery than anything else. Did somebody put them in the cart even? All right, so untested parts only. L55. This guy's selling this for $44 for parts only. I mean, mine's an absolute junker. You know what I'm saying? Junker. Oh, this one's got the fucking charge cable. Oh, but it fires up. No shit. Yeah, I'm thinking we just sell it for like $20. Because it's definitely trash. Yo, hey, Examodi. How we doing? What am I doing? I am we're going on a psychedelic road trip. Can't you tell? No. I'm actually on my phone right now because we just took pictures of some of these laptops. I managed to scavenge the LCD screen out of one laptop and put it in another one. They're two drastically different laptops. But I thought, what the hell? Oh, Mr. Nasty's going to the moon. We'll see you in a few minutes. Listen, be safe. Be safe out there. So yeah, I'm just like listing stuff on eBay right now. And it's kind of a slow day. So the stream was it was busier earlier, and then it's kind of dying down a little bit. So welcome in. I'm just posting stuff on eBay right now, just hanging out. This one, and I want to sell one. Come on. But yeah, later today there's a RAV4 I want to go look at that looks pretty slick. I want to go check it out later today. So just kind of hanging out right now. What are you up to? Let's see here. Oink. Oink, 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 oink. Ba-dink, ba-dink. Oh, really, that's all for that one. Four parts. Done. Condition, 4 parts. Done. Right. All right. Let's use the AI description, shall we? Okay. So this is could not get it to post to bios. Screen was blank. What else? So selling as is. Selling as is. 4 parts only. No battery or charger. No RAM. No hard drive. That's about it, right? So that's, yeah. I don't even know what else to say about it. To change my webcam frame? Why? You don't like my webcam frame? What's wrong with that? It's just a gold ring. I've never had anyone dislike it. Looks like it's from the 50s. Does it? I mean, it's older looking. Yeah, I get that. I just take the ring off. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll find another one. Below is an AI description. Okay. Do you have a suggestion as to what border you'd like to see? Nokia. Yeah, there was, I mean, I don't think there was any gold rings on Nokias. Okay. And we'll just say 20 bucks for this one. More options, offers, allow, done. So yeah, this one is dead on arrival. I could not get this thing to post at all. I don't know how much the weight would be on this. Yeah, 6 pounds seems like a lot. That does seem like a lot. Let's just say 3 pounds for now. Done. Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot offer free shipping on these laptops. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I will not do it. Square. I think it's enough. What do you mean? You want me to change it to a square? Because it's pixelated? Is it pixelated? What are you watching on? It doesn't look pixelated to me. Granted, yeah, it does look a little cartoony. It shouldn't look pixelated. Because I'm broadcasting at 1080p. How big is your screen resolution? Okay, so that one's up. That one's posted. That doesn't answer my question. What's your screen resolution? Two nine eight 5298. Ooh. That would probably be why. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm only broadcasting at 1080p. So chances are everything looks pixelated. Even my face. Yeah, because it's 1080 is what, 1920 by 1080. So 1,000 pixels less 1920. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm sure everything looks pixelated. Because I'm just not outputting that many pixels. But for the most part, most people are watching on their phones, and their phones are 1080. Plus, if I pushed 4K out, it's just like there's not many people out there watching at higher than 1080. And if you're on a mobile device, you're only going to be getting the 720 feed 9 times out of 10. My square would be perfect. You know, I can turn it off if it really bugs you that much. But what are you gonna give me if I turn it off? I mean, if it really bugs you that much. Yes. Okay. So this. Go back. Go back. Go back. Yeah. 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 I'll consider it, but you know, it's just a circle, man. It's just a circle, man. Used. Okay, let's see. 15-inch cell around dual core Toshiba satellite. 15-inch. Team circle. Let's go. Okay. eBay. But yeah, you know, so selling these laptops is good. It makes a little extra coin. But okay, Toshiba satellite, laptop. Who cares about dual core? 4 gigs of RAM. There we go. 250 HDD. What else? I guess that's about it. Okay, upload some photos. What are you up to, XMOD? Sorry, I'm so quiet, guys. There's not really much going on today, and I got a couple of these laptops fixed up, so we are just trying to get them posted on eBay right now so that I can pull it up. Chilling. Well, thank you for chilling with me, man. Yeah, so this one is up. I could replace the screen on it. This is actually a really nice laptop. It's the one of those 360 models, but these HP hinges suck. Like, and I don't know if that's what caused the crack, but it didn't help. The hinges and placement of them are weak, and see, you can see it cracked right here. Crack, crack. And it's also cracked down here too, I think. But the screen itself, the LED or LCD, does work. So it still functions, but the touch screen doesn't work. It does have an M.2 slot on it, but they didn't put an M.2 in there. And they didn't even give you a solid state drive. They just put in a regular ass hard drive. So how you say piece of crap? Piece of crap. How you say piece of crap? Toshiba. Yeah, you just need to replace the touchscreen. But a new touchscreen for this is $100. So I don't want to spend that to fix it up, because ones that are not cracked are going for like $100 and some dollars. So I could sell it as is for like 60, 70 bucks and then go from there. Let someone else deal with it. You know? The touchscreen is cheaper there. This, and like I said, this would be a really nice laptop because you could put an M.2 in here. Potentially, because I have a 4 terabyte in my gaming PC, so you could put 4 terabytes here. You could take this one out and put another 4 terabyte SSD. You could potentially have 8 terabytes in here. And I'm not sure, but I think you can put 32 gigs of RAM in here. Oh, wow. It's 25 bucks. There you go. Well, if you want a laptop, nice little touchscreen laptop right here. You could put up to 8 terabytes in here, and I think you can put 32 gigs of RAM in here. Maybe more. I'm not sure. But it's a decent little machine for what it is. But, you know, as is, I'm just going to sell it as is because I only got it for like 11 bucks. So whatever I make off of it, I make off of it. I don't want to invest another $100 and then have to tear it all apart and potentially damage it. I'll just sell it as is, let someone else install it if they want to. That's it. It's a decent little laptop. Oh, did I get some offers? Oh, no. Give it a rest. Okay. I love mama, but like it's weird. Anytime somebody dies, like it's almost like she gets excited. She's got to call me and tell me about it. And it's weird, right? So just weird. I should ship it to another country and then to me. It isn't worth. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And eBay does have like an international shipping thing that they do. So they can ship it internationally pretty cheap. But again, it's for what it's worth, you know. Yeah, it's got really nice speakers on it. It's a nice thin laptop too. Like, look at how thin that is. That's freaking awesome. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice, but it could be a lot nicer. Like this seems like it's the bare bones, bare minimum model, you know, but let me see. Did I get that? Oh, that's what I was working on. Let me see. So yeah, I got this one. So really only one of these laptops was not really worth much because everything on it was busted. I couldn't even get it to post no matter what I tried. Like took everything out, put one RAM stick in there. I still couldn't get it to go to BIOS. And the screen does work. So it wasn't a screen because I took the screen out of it and put it in the other laptop, in this laptop. Yeah. Yeah, of course. You know, and I got 5, but that's why my other one was it's laptop Christmas because like I saw pictures of it, but they don't really put any item numbers or part numbers in the description. It's just like here's 5 laptops. So you don't know what you're getting really unless you know the exact model number just by looking at the picture, and half the time you can't tell. So it's in decent shape. It has a good battery. Good battery. 4 gigs of RAM. Oh yeah, what is it? DDR3, I think. Yeah, DDR3. And a uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Hang on, guys. We'll be right back. Hey, Cat and Cooper are back from the library, so we're just hanging out. I got to post this last laptop, and then I might jump off of here. But yeah, Hamodi, you said it's good business to ship refurbished tech to Iraq. They're gonna buy it if you want. Yeah, yeah. If you got some local companies, hit me up in the Discord. You can. You should, I think you joined the Discord, didn't you? Just hit exclamation Discord. Let me see. It should pop up. And yeah, just hit me up in Discord, and I'll reach out to them. You know, show them what I've currently got. But yeah, it would be really easy to fix the screen on this laptop, but again, for $100, like if you can get it over there for $25, this would be a great system. for somebody over there. Great system. Absolutely. And like I said, if it was mine, I would max it out. You know, I'd put 32 gigs of RAM in it and freaking 8 terabytes of storage. Like, you could really make this thing maxed out. So, let me see here. Oh, yep. Let me just finish this listing. But yeah, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Max Confusion. What kind of weird porn is that? Some weird porn, I'm just saying. Oh yes. Has a good battery, 4 gigs of DDR, no charger. Laptop only. Okay, done there. How much should I sell this one for? This one says 53 bucks is the recommended. Okay. Well, that one's not working though. This one says no HD, no hard drive. Oh, working. Okay, excuse me. So it is working, but just didn't come with a hard drive. I'm selling it with a hard drive, so I could go more than $53. Because it's got a hard drive and OS and all that. Oh, I forgot to mention that. What OS it's running. Go 65 and then options. Okay, done. I don't think it's 6 pounds. Is this 6 pounds? Yeah, it might be. Let's just go 3 and then I will update it later. Okay. That one's good. That one's good. Oh, yeah. And I installed a custom distro. Windows 11 LTSC host and it is activated. That should be good. All right. We'll post it for 65, see if we get any bites, and then if not, like, lower the price. That's what I like to do is, you know, list it for what I think it's worth, and then if it doesn't sell in a couple weeks, and, you know, just gradually bring the price down kind of thing. But I do accept offers too, so if anybody has an offer, they're more than welcome to throw it my way. That's it for now. I think I'm gonna jump off of here, guys, because kind of a slow day, but hey, Exomodi, thank you for being here. Mr. Nasty, thank you for being here. Cat Spade was here. Brozilla was here. Who else was here? I don't know. But if I missed you guys, we'll see you in the next one. Give me 1 second. Oh, Slay Queen. Slay Queen was here earlier. But yeah, I'm going to go hang out with the fam and then go look at a Forerunner. it looks pretty sweet. I gotta say, it's a sweet looking 4Runner. Let me take a look here. Let's see if trader. I'll show you. There it is right here. Look at this puppy. Look at this puppy right here. It's got the freaking roof rack. It's got the scoop in the front. Polished up headlights. Like usually this year model, like the headlights are all dingy because I don't know, oxidization or whatever. You know, looks like decent tires. This one looks like it was very well maintained. It's got lights right here. I don't know if you can see that, but when you get to the inside, also, yeah, the paint, it looks like it's a custom like paint on the side, almost like a green color. It's like mint green ish. See, it's like non-skid. So it's matte colored, non-skid. It's got a toe hitch. It looks sweet. It looks sweet. Oh, right here. Look. So those lights up in the front, zombie lights. It's cute. Cute little detail there. But yeah, so it's even got these things here so you can shove, you know, more cargo in between the window and this dead space that's right here. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty sweet. I want to check it out, take it for a test drive, see how it runs. But that's what I'm going to go do later today. So wish me luck there. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.